Hi guys, welcome to another Divi Theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, Supreme Modules have done it again. We're looking at the great Supreme Modules here. They just added a new module, a progress bar. If we look up the top here, that little grey bar at the top, as I scroll down the page, a little progress bar is going to appear. And the further you get down the page, it's going to show you the percentage of the page that you've actually read. Now, it'd be a great thing for blog posts and things like that. And it's a nice little design feature to have on your site. And they've just added this module. You can do a straight one like that, or we've got a circular one on this page right here. As we roll down the page, it's percentaging us. And as we roll back up, it's doing the other way. Nice little eye-catching feature to have on your site. Really easy to do too. So let's get started. I'm going to enable the Visual Builder. Once enabled, I'm going to go down. I'm going to click on my little module here. I'm going to delete the module and the row it's in. The little green tab for a row, blue tab for a section, dark tab for the module. So I'm going to delete the whole row that it's in, including the module. There we go. And we're just left with a little section here. Let's add a new section because we've got to adjust a bit of padding. So we'll start from scratch fully. Great. I'm going to insert a single column. And inside, I'm going to put the new progress bar module. All the light grey modules here are the standard ones that you get with Divi. Plenty to build just about any site. When you add Supreme Modules Pro, it gives you almost 50 new modules as well as some fantastic extensions. And these are all these blue ones here. I'm looking for Supreme Progress Bars. There it is right there. I'm simply going to left click on it. And as you can see, it's put in a little progress bar for us right there. Let's just save this in a minute. I want to get rid of that empty section at the top here. Just trash it. There we go. Now let's go back into our progress bar and turn it into something that we actually want. So again, blue for a section, green for a row, and click on the module, dark tab to get in the module, just hit the cog there. Okay, you can choose from a horizontal one, or you can do a circular one. We showed you that circular one in our demo. Doing a circular one, I'd have it as fixed positioning, perhaps somewhere out of the way over here, but I'm going to demonstrate the horizontal one today. Okay, and progress relative to the entire page. I want it to tell them how far they've read or scrolled down the page. You've got other options. You can put a selector in there if you prefer. Direction's fine. I think I'm going to add the percentage so they know how far they've gone down the page. And as you can see, it's added up there. If you want to link the module, you can do so here. I don't want any link on mine today, but always best practice. If you're linking to your own site, leave it in the same window. If you're linking off-site, open in a new tab. That way your site will stay open. Okay, let's go over to our design now. Progress indicator, that's once they scroll down the page some. We want that to be, let's make ours a gradient perhaps. So I'm going to take away that background color. I'm going to go to gradient. Divi's just up their gradient game, so you can add as many stops as you like. I'm just going to make that perhaps purple on the bottom. And just for fun, let's give it a light blue in the middle. To add a new stop, just simply left click on it. Then hit the color to choose the color that you'd like. I kind of want a bit of a light blue there. Something like that. Okay. And you can choose from linear or circular, elliptical, conical. Like I say, there's great options for the gradients. Okay. I'm not going to put a border or anything like that. The actual tracker bar, that's the grey bit that we see here. Let's make that, I'm pretty happy with that colour, but if you want to change it, you can make it black, red, blue, any colour you want. I guess I'll change it to a light grey again, pretty similar to what it was right there, something like that. Again, the height's fine. You can set a height for it if you want to. But that's a little overkill for me. Like any Divi module, if you don't like what you've done, simply select it, delete it. It'll go back to the default for you. Okay. Well, we set most of the things that we wanted to set here. Okay, if we close up the tracker, I want this to be sitting right under our header right there. I also want it to be full width, and I also want it to stay where we put it. So to do that, I need to take the padding away from the section and a row so it buffers up against the top. Let's do that first. I'm going to save my changes here. I'm going to go into the section, the blue tab again. I'm going to go to design. I'm going to go to spacing. I'm going to put a 0 in the top there. I'm going to hit the chain, so we've also got 0 on the bottom. I'm going to do exactly the same for my row. I'm going to save my changes. I'm going to click on here. I'm going to click on the row, the green tab, and do exactly the same. I'm going to take the spacing away. Padding top, 0. There we are, it's buffered up against the top. You can leave some on the bottom if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and take that away as well. Simply going to hit the chain so we've got similar on the bottom. But I actually also want this to be full width. I want it to stretch the full width of the screen here. So to do that, let's close up our spacing. We're still in the row settings here. Just above spacings, we've got sizing. Width, I'm going to drag that to 100%. I'm going to copy the 100%, Control C, and paste it in the max width below, Control V, or you can just type it in if you want. We've now got the progress bar going for 100% of our screen here. Of course, if you didn't want to see that at all, you could just make it the same as your background color here, white. But I'm happy with that. Great, and the last thing that we want to do, I want it to stay where it is. I don't want it to disappear up under our header there. So I'm going to go over to the advanced. I'm going to go down to scroll effects at the bottom here. I'm going to say sticky position. I'm going to select stick to top. Bottom sticky limit, none. I want it to go all of the page. You can give it an offset if you want to bring it down a little bit, but that's great for me. So if we've done everything correctly, this should work for us now. Let's save the changes. We'll save our page changes, save draft or publish if you're ready. And let's exit the Visual Builder. And there's our little grey line up here. If I scroll down the page, it should start telling us how far down we've actually got. And there it is at the top there, and it's showing the percentage. I could have made that percentage text a little bit darker. In fact, I'll go in and do that. But as you can see, it's incrementing up as we go down the page, all the way to 100%. If we go back up, it's going to come back down the other way. Like I say, that's a nice little feature to have on your site. So there you go, guys. There's the new progress indicator from the fantastic Divi Supreme modules. We've done a lot of videos on Divi Supreme, both the Pro version and the Lite version. There is a free Lite version that gives you 20 or so modules and a few extensions. Have a look at our playlist down below if you'd like to learn more about those. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.